Well, welcome to the wrap-up edition of the Tinworth Trail. We're here to answer one major question. Which is the toughest long trail in Hong Kong? Is it the Maclehose or is it now the Tinworth? We've finished it. Jack, what were the highlights before we get into the big question? What were the highlights for you?
Highlights is so many places in the Tinworth we have never been to.
Yeah.
After so many years of hiking in Hong Kong, we thought we have covered most of it, but surprisingly, so many parts of it we've never been to.
It is. There's a lot of places that you've never been. A little bit of bushwhacking on the second section, but that wasn't the same for the rest of it. It did get a little bit scary on that second section, but it does take you to places where you've never been before. It's a really nice tribute also to Nick Tinworth, who was much loved person in the community here, that they've managed to put this together, and we hope that they will make it an official trail. But remember, this is an unofficial trail, which means you won't find the same infrastructure along the way. Now, I found it pretty tough, actually. What about the sort of, which parts did you think weren't as interesting? If you were going to miss some of the sections, which sections would you miss?
Well, to me, it's a whole experience. Yeah, I wouldn't say I want to miss anything, but if I have to pass, maybe Lanto, the part in Lanto. I've done that.
The last section,
Yeah.
possibly, when you're just going along the ancient trail, which
Yeah.
I'm sure most people have done. It's a beautiful trail, but it is something that, yeah, it's not a trail that most people will have not done, or you should be familiar with it.
Yeah, it's
Now,
a good finish. It's a good finish.
It's a great finish. It's lovely coming around into Tai O.
What about you?
For me, if I was going to miss out a section, I think those middle sections are not quite as strong, particularly after you've come down off Tai Shan. As you come down, there's a bit of catchwater. Those two sections, we did the Yun Chun ancient trail. Again, we've done that part before. There are some fantastic views though along that way, but that would be the section I would miss out. Now let's move to the big question: Maclehose or Tinworth? Now you've got some stats on this. I don't know what they are. From my experience, I found that really tough, and I would say that the Tinworth, for me, I've done the Maclehose twice. I've now done the Tinworth once. I would say that the Tinworth was harder. There are some very hard sections along the Maclehose, but there's also quite a lot of quite easy sections, or flat, maybe long but flat. It seems like the Tinworth has very little let up as you go along.
Yeah.
So tell me about the stats. Let's start with the length. Which one is longer?
Well, if you really look into the GPX file, I would say they are the same. Yeah.
About the same length.
It's about like 1-2 kilometers different. If you miss a bit here and there, then it's the same.
Because the Tinworth is officially 98, is that right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Maclehose 100. So it's very close in terms of that. But let's talk now about the big question: the altitude gain, the climbing.
Well, you felt it was much harder on the Tinworth. Partially, I would say, because there's no marking.
Yes.
Then we were doing it in the kind of hot weather.
Yeah,
it was good weather.
The trails aren't, of course, they're not maintained in the same way. Some
Yeah.
of them are quite well maintained, but quite a lot not.
Tinworth got a little bit more high elevation, but marginal, just about 100 or 2.
Okay.
Yeah, amazingly,
So you're
not
talking,
much difference.
there's about 100 metres different in elevation. Tinworth wins that, but the Maclehose is about 2 kilometres longer.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. I guess, as you said, if you count the fact that the Maclehose trails are much better looked after than some of the Tinworth. I mean, sometimes we felt like we were walking all day and hardly making any ground because we were just going up and down.
Yeah, it's also in such a short distance. Sometimes you go very steeply, and then you feel like, wow. I still remember how sweaty you were.
It was pretty sweaty. Right, if you're going to find all those episodes, if you've not seen them, on our website at droneandphone.com and also on our YouTube channel. We hope you've enjoyed this particular series. It's been something quite eye-opening for me.
Yeah.
For now, my name's DJ.
I'm Jack.
And this is Drone and Phone.